right, I think we are live. Hey, everybody. Kelsey here. I don't know where you are at in the country or in the world, but it's really cold in Illinois today, so I'm happy to be inside all bundled up. I'm talking to you from my temporary office. So I've been a little bit silent this past month. I just wanted to kind of let you guys in on what I'm doing. Let me make sure my technology is good here. Okay, yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, if everything's good. Okay, so I am currently living at my mom's house with my family. We're in a season of transition. We sold our house and we're moving out to the country, and I've stepped away from my job and in order to better serve you guys full time. So I'm really excited to share some tips with you today and just give you some encouragement that even if you've already failed your New Year's resolution, I'm going to give you some suggestions for how you can get back on track. So if you are watching this live, comment below again where you're from, tell us a little bit about yourself, say hey. And if you're watching on replay, just do #replay. And I would love to hear your thoughts as you go. So if something resonates with you, just drop comment below and let us know what that is. Okay, so today's topic is how to get back on track if you have already failed your resolution. I also want to just let you guys know that I'm going to be doing live videos every single week. So if there's a topic that you're just dying to learn more about, then send me a message on Facebook, drop it in the Fit for Life group, or just comment below on this video. That'd be awesome. Okay, so how to get back on track if you have failed your resolution, or if you never made a resolution and you have goals to lose weight and you're like, man, I don't even know where to start because there's 100 different ideas out there on how to do it. And it's very overwhelming. I'm going to give you some tips today for how to do that. Okay, let's see, checking my technology again. Okay, I think we are good. All right, so number one, the most important thing about getting back on track is to know where you are going. So what do I mean by that? So it's not enough to just say, okay, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to get healthy. It's not really even enough to say I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year, because we have to get more specific into the why, things that are going to carry you forward when things get tough. So if you have a specific number for the year, I want you to break that down a little bit more into, okay, this month, this is my goal, this is my goal. And then breaking that down even more into how you're going to do that is super important. So if you have a really broad generic goal, like I'm going to lose 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, whatever it is, that's not good enough. I'm telling you, it's not going to sustain you to meet your goals. So get specific. And I want you to think about as well, when you get to that goal, what do you envision life being like? So getting really clear on your vision and why weight loss is important to you from that sense. So in this community, we are really speaking to the kingdom-minded mom. So if that's you and you're listening, then you're in the right place. But we're speaking to the kingdom-minded mom with weight loss. So yeah, it's great to feel confident in your shorts this summer. It's great to feel sexy around your spouse. It's great to have tons of energy. But these things we're setting you up, right, to lose weight so that you can stop thinking about your weight all the time. It's a burden, and there is no shame. We're not saying you have to get to a certain weight in order to live your kingdom purpose. We're not saying that you have to be this size or that size, but what we're saying in this community is that it's a problem if you're constantly worrying about it, or if you're so out of alignment with your health that you don't have energy to show up, or you don't have the confidence to show up and do the thing God is calling you to do. So there's a difference there. So I want you to start thinking about, where am I going? What is my vision for when I can let go of this burden? What am I going to be doing? Maybe there's something I want to show up and do. Maybe there's something that, um, God has put on my heart that I'm not doing because of my struggle with weight. So that is number one. Number two, once you have this vision, I want you to get excited. Okay. So getting healthy is not a burden. It's such a privilege, you guys. So we have been given this vessel, our bodies, and it's really hard to manifest what the Holy Spirit is telling us to do if we don't have a healthy body. Like, we have to take care of this body. I don't know about you, but I want to live a long time in a healthy way. I talk in this community some about blue zones. And if you haven't looked, if you don't know anything about it, look it up. It's really fascinating. These people who live a long time and they're healthy in the process, and they aren't like a miserable 100-year-old. They're still out gardening. They're still out doing things, living life with purpose. So I want to do that. I don't know about you guys. So it is such a privilege to steward our bodies. So along with your vision, like, get excited for what God's going to do in your life when you get healthy, when you feel strong and confident. Maybe you want to go run. Maybe you want to do a race. Maybe you want to, do some event. Maybe you want to coach your kid. Maybe you want to rock a swimsuit this summer. Like, there's nothing wrong with these things. You want to look and feel confident in a wedding that you're going to be in, whatever it is. That you are excited about, just from, a very practical sense, like, put it in your vision board, get excited about it, talk to a friend about it, which leads me to number three. The number three thing that you need to do to get back on track is to find your people. Okay. So we are not meant to walk alone in this journey. So once you get going and temptation hits and you're alone, then you're a lot more likely to fail and just kind of succumb. But if you are accountable to somebody, if you have somebody helping you, if you have somebody encouraging you along the way, somebody who's like-minded, who recognizes that your health is so much more than just a number, than just, the way that you look, but it's going to affect every area of your life, then you're going to be much more likely to be successful. So find your people and hold on to them, and recognize this is a super important part of getting back on track. Okay. So number four, this is the most important thing. Okay. If you've made it this far, I want you to consider signing up for my masterclass. So it starts Monday. It's called 5 Steps to Weight Loss. And you guys, I've done this training a lot of different ways, but I've never done it as an immersive deep dive masterclass. So basically, you sign up. It's only $37 to get all this information. Plus, you get to be in a community of like-minded people. You get daily challenges, you get recipe ideas, you get a live Zoom call with the group where you get to have your questions answered. So you guys, if you have goals to lose weight this year and you're actually serious about it, and you want to get your health in alignment, and you're tired of feeling sluggish, you're tired of the struggle, then $37 is going to be well worth your time and money. I promise. Again, you're going to have that kingdom community and just encouragement along the way. I'm doing this in a way that's designed for busy moms. So they're just short little clips, action steps that are very simple, but just to kind of help you start implementing the things that you need to do to make health and weight loss a reality. How do I know that this process works? So I've taught this lots and lots of times, and these are the foundational steps of Fit Moms Academy, which is the program that I run. And all the women that are showing up and going through the process, all the women that have gone through the process, they're losing weight and having success, and they are having mindset shifts. They're having breakthroughs. They're breaking chains. They're breaking generational chains of obesity, or just the way that they thought about food or health, et cetera. So I know it works because I see it work every single day, every single week in our coaching. So you get to be a part of that, again, in a 5-day masterclass for only $37. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And then again, I just want to reiterate that this is not a quick fix program. This is not a quick fix masterclass. The goal is to get you momentum to help you to understand that you can do this. But what I teach, it's kingdom solutions to weight loss. So again, they're not quick fix. They're whole mindset shifts. They're a different way of looking at health. It's not a calories in versus calories out type of deal. But it works, and it's really life-changing, transformational. So I want you to be a part of that. Okay, so get excited. I'm going to drop the link below. Let me see if there are any questions before I hop off the live. If you have any, let me know. I'm going to drop the link below. You just need to sign up, and then you'll get an email to be a part of our masterclass. Let's see. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you sign up in Fit for Life to be a part of our free group. And I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. So yeah, I'll drop the link below, and you can join us for the masterclass. Again, it starts Monday. And make sure you do save your spot because the spots are limited. All right. Thanks for joining today.